Excuse me. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're continuing to work on an omnibus appropriation bill and a COVID relief bill. My view, and I think it's a view shared by literally everybody on both sides of the aisle, we can't leave without doing a COVID bill. The country needs it. We have an agreement that we need to do this. You've been following the discussions back and forth about how to put the package together. It remains my view that we ought to pass what we can agree on. And I think that's a pretty broad area that includes PPP, vaccine delivery, additional assistance to healthcare providers, and a variety of other things that are not controversial. The two big items that you've been writing about are liability protection and state and local government. Let me say this about liability protection. This is not just about businesses. It's about universities. It's about charities and others who see this developing epidemic of lawsuits headed their way. And it's not total immunity. It wouldn't protect you if you were grossly negligent or engaged in intentional misbehavior. But if you weren't, this is a one-time liability relief related to a once-in-a-100-year pandemic that kicks in for a period of time and then goes away. We can't get the economy back to normal if we have an epidemic of lawsuits on the heels of the pandemic. It simply won't make it possible for us to get back to normal. With regard to state and local, a lot of members on our side look at the various states that received the $150 billion we did in the CARES Act and wonder if there's a demonstrable need. So, what's the way forward? We know the new administration is going to be asking for another package. What I recommend is we set aside liability and set aside state and local and pass those things that we can agree on, knowing full well we'll be back at this after the first of the year.
We